everybody? Wade McNutt here. PianoMeditation.com. Not a whole lot of meditating going on today because we're going to rock this thing out. The song today is The Goodness with TobyMac and Blessing Offor. And God, we just call you into this lesson. We thank you for the joy that you bring us in this life. There's no other joy. There really isn't. We love you, God. All right. So if you don't have cheat sheets, make sure and grab some of those. It's a free PDF that shows you chord piano stuff. You look down in the description. It says email list. Click on that. I'll send you. What I want you to do is use the last page of that. We're in the key of E. We're going to use the last page, and I want you to draw in what I have here on the screen. And this is going to be what we'll be working through for this song. So it's not the easiest of songs, but it's actually not the hardest of songs either. You can really make your hands do all this sweet sounding gospel stuff. So my son heard this song in the car and he said, you should do this song, Dad. You should teach this. It's not a song I normally teach, but hey, I love my son and I want to do this so he can learn from it as well. My Dave. All right, so if you want some chords and lyrics, also you can find those from below the video. You can copy and paste those to a Word document and format it. So starting off, one of the main things you need, and you'll see this if you draw that into the cheat sheets, what I showed you earlier. You need this A major 7. Now, if your hands are too small, this might be tough to play, but stretch out however you can. This will be the first thing that you hear in the song. They're going to roll that. Okay, so get that down. What you'll want to get all these under muscle memory. So move in between the chords kind of as I teach you. And your second chord will be... So let's go ahead and just stay in this position here for our E chord. But in the bottom, it says E/G sharp. So you move down to a G sharp in the bass. Anything after the slash is talking to your bass player. So we got A major 7, E/G sharp. And then an F sharp minor 9. And you'll notice the right hand's still doing this A major 7 thing. All we've changed now is the bass note. And what that does is create this bigger chord. That's more in-depth music theory, but just know, hey, 2 for the price of 1. And we're going to keep kind of using this throughout the whole song. So those are F sharp minor 9. And now we'll do an A/B. So we play this again, but play B in the bass. This is our A major 7/B. So all makes sense in a second. Just move your fingers around, get used to doing these movements. And then we have an F sharp minor with B in the bass. So, all right, so if you got to pause, that's fine. But that's the great thing about printing off the cheat sheets and drawing this stuff in is you can sit there and stare at it and get your hands moving through these different, these patterns is essentially what they are. And it's going to sound so good. So real slowly, here's how the intro will feel. 2, 3, 4, and... Oh, that's not it. I messed that up again. Just need to keep this E right here. So 1, 2, ready, and A, ta, 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 F sharp. All right, so let me I'll do a little click through it. 2, 3, and 4, and. All right, let me go a little slower I know that might be tough. 2, 3, and 4, and. All right, that's the intro. So if you got to keep backing that up, just use the back arrow, and it should back up about 10 seconds. Back that up, go through it, back that up, go through it. Keep working that spot. And you'll notice it's like we hit this E slash G sharp a little early, that is correct. 2, 3, 4. You hit it right kind of before the beat. They call that a punch. Or if we were counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's where it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Instead of, if it was just regular, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 2. But we're just before kind of where the beat hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Hope that's not too much for you, but it's an important part of the song doing that punch. All right, so that's how the intro feels. And then we go to the verse. So here's a fun little blues lick that they do on the verse. E, G, G sharp, B. So if we're clicking 2, 3, 4, and that's what it is. Do it again. All right. Then we're going to get into our other chords, the ton of other chords. We got so many chords to work through. It's going to be so much fun. All right. G sharp. Play this here for G sharp. Play this in the bass. So we go from a G sharp to a G sharp 7 slash B sharp. B just means B sharp. You say, why don't you just say C? It's a music theory thing, and it's best to call it B sharp. So here's our G sharp, like this, and when we go to that next chord, you go to here in the bass. Oh, sorry, I'm such a dingbat. Here in the bass, and then you play the same chord, but you add in this for the 7th. So you might even just want to go in between those two. D, G sharp 7 slash B sharp. It's going to be a quick movement. If you want to just kind of leave your thumb here, you can do that. And then we will land on, again, this is a lot, so you're going to have to take it slow and pause. You're going to land on C sharp minor 7, which is this. You can play this in the bass. Now, if you want to have a little more beef, I guess, to the way it feels, you could play octaves here instead. And then when you do that G sharp, and just do octaves down here, that'll give it a little more punch, especially if you're playing by yourself. So that's your C sharp minor 7. And then to a B minor 7, it's going to be kind of like you take this entire shape here, and just move it down. B minor 7. And then, hey, an A major 7. We've learned this. We played it higher earlier. We're going to play it down here now. So I'll slowly go through this here in just a second. We're getting close to getting most of the major movements of this song down. And actually, you should know this part because we did it in the intro. And then we go to E slash G sharp. Here's E, here's G sharp. Then down to the A slash F sharp. So in the intro, we were up at A slash B, but now we're doing A slash F sharp. Does that make sense? And then the last part is just kind of like just how we did it in the intro. The A slash B to that F sharp minor slash B. I know, that's so much. Go run around the house for a second, then come back in, and you'll feel better about yourself. This song, it's so fun. By the way, in the music video, they keep pouring paint on shoes, like brand new shoes. What are you doing, Toby? What are you doing to those shoes? I'm so confused. I don't know why. And then like paint squeezing out of them. It's really confusing. Why Why are you doing that? Don't ruin the shoes. Okay, so verse. I'm gonna go really slow. 2, da, 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 3, 4. Ba, ba, ba. Oh yeah, I forgot about that walk down. So after you do the C sharp minor, then you go bum, bum, bum to land on your Bm7 chord. Then, and you're gonna have a punch here, A to where it lands right before the beat. And then we have our slash F sharp. All right, so let me go through that a few times. Let's go even slower. 2, 3, and. Punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it does it again. So this is the versed part of the song. And the goal is once you get this down, pull up the music video. Once you're flowing in a fast manner, pull up the music video and just start jamming along with it. You'll be able to. I promise, once you get it down. And then again in the verse, it does all the same thing one more time. 2, 3, and 4, and punch. 2, 3, 4. Now right there at the end of the verse, it's going to go no chord in C, and then they go into that chorus, which is awesome because it's just going to keep that same verse progression going minus doing the punch on that E/G sharp. So we almost have everything down now, okay? So E and G sharp, A to, oh, no punch there. So A, 2, 3, 4, E/G sharp, F sharp minor 9, then A. So it doesn't go to the A, doesn't go to that next thing. It just hangs on that in the chorus. But you'll be able to see that if you're looking along with the chords and lyrics. Tell you my truth. Luna, ba ba ba, A, and straight. And at the end of the chorus, it does do that A to A/B to the F sharp minor /B. But you're getting that. You see what's going on. Your hands are moving. It'll make a whole lot more sense when you play along with the video. Once you get these movements, I would rap it, but I don't rap. I'm not a rapper. So that'd be a problem. Cool. So that's the verse 2 does the same thing as the first verse. So if you got that down, you'll be able to rock and roll that thing. Pre-chorus. We're just moving through these chords here. We know these. It just stops there. So A, and then it goes back to the A. Straight right there. The bridge, still doing the same thing. Through the good and the bad and the ugly, can still see the sun shine above me. Love the way that you love me. You're the good, you're the good, you're the goodness. Pretty simple, just going back and forth. Tag, when they're tagging that, you're the good, you are, you're the good, you are. That's no chord, so you're just hanging out during that part. You have the final tag that's going A, E/G, F sharp minor 9, E/G. And then very end of the song, they're going to jump back up high, just like the intro. There you go. So it just plays through that, but high. All right. So if this was a lot for you, that's okay. If it takes you a long time to really work through it, to learn it, that's okay. That's okay. You got to work these things out, and then your hands will remember. And that's how God made our hands. Okay. I don't know why, but they have this muscle memory in it, and they'll get these chords down. You made the rain, so when it falls on me, should I complain?